Good morning and welcome to my kitchen. The weather is changing and now fall season calls for more soups. And as many of you ask me for more recipes with Polish sausage, today I'm making Polish sausage soup. Lots of veggies, but also lots of flavor. Welcome to my kitchen and thank you for watching. Main ingredient is the sausage, and as you can see I have cut it up into smaller pieces. 2 slices of bacon, couple sticks of celery, 3 garlic cloves, and yeah, it looks like there is more, but they were very tiny, that's why there's so many. 1 onion, tomato, butter beans, shredded cabbage, golden potatoes, carrots, vegetable broth, and fire roasted tomatoes. And now as far as the seasoning, I will use salt, pepper, sweet paprika. If you have smoked paprika, you can mix those two. Pinch of thyme, pinch of Italian seasoning, either soy sauce or Maggi, which is very similar. And for frying, sauteing, olive oil and some butter. And this is what I need for the soup today. What I want to start with is pot with the vegetable broth. I need to roast all my veggies. Roasting veggies brings more flavor. Once I have the veggies roasted, I will put everything in one pot. But what I can start with is the potatoes. So my vegetable broth and gold potatoes can go in. And here what I want to start with on a pan is bacon. I want it nice and crispy. After it is crispy a little bit, then I will put the sausage in. And why do I want the sausage and the bacon first? Because without washing the pan, I'm going to use the same pan for roasting the veggies. So there is the flavor from the sausage and the bacon. It's all about flavor. I want the most flavor I can get. Okay, it is starting to brown. So now I put the sausage in. When I move the sausage into the pot, I will try not to get the fat underneath. I need to use that flavorful fat that I have on the pan for roasting all my veggies. And now I need to make sure I have no bacon pieces because they will burn now. So I want to clean the pan as much as I can and get rid of all the small, tiny bacon pieces. Okay, time for the onions. Okay, couple minutes after I bring the celery, or I should say add the celery. Okay, and the carrots. You want to have a big pan so you have enough room to give all the veggies a chance to roast nicely. Okay, I give the carrots about 3 minutes and tomatoes will go next. And now time for tomatoes. And I will put some black pepper and salt on them. And on the end, garlic. Okay, a couple minutes and those veggies will go into that big pot. And I want to make sure I don't leave any veggies in here, especially the onions, because they can burn. Those can burn without washing the pan again. Last thing on the pan is that shredded cabbage. If you did not have enough oil or fat on your pan, you can either use olive oil or butter for it. Okay, salt and pepper. I like to put a little soy sauce to it. Or Maggi. Maggi is the Polish seasoning. The taste is not quite the same, but pretty similar. So if you don't have Maggi, soy sauce is next in line. This is the last vegetable that's roasting. After that, I can put it in a pot, and then on the end, I will add the butter beans and gold beans and also a can of fire roasted tomatoes. But before I add those fire roasted tomatoes, I will blend it in a blender like a puree, because that will be my thickening agent for the soup. Okay, I've got all the veggies with the sausage in pot boiling, and green cabbage is almost ready to go in as well. And I will put a little bit of that paprika on. Okay, this is ready. So the next step is to wait until the gold potatoes are almost done, because the butter beans and gold beans are soft enough that they don't need to boil for a long time. 5 minutes is enough. So those two will go 5 minutes before my soup is ready. The only thing you have to do now is watch for the potatoes. Take one out and see if it's soft enough that you can put the rest of veggies in. But I would say in about 10 minutes. While I'm waiting for my soup to cook, or rather the potatoes to be soft, I will blend the fire roasted tomatoes. Potatoes are soft enough, so I have put that gold beans and butter beans in. And the last thing now is those fire roasted tomatoes. And now it's time to put pinch of thyme, pinch of Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, Maggi or soy sauce. Taste it and decide how much is good for you. Okay, couple minutes and then I can turn it off. Well, the soup is more like broth with vegetables. It's not too thick, but for those of you who want it thicker, you can add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste mixed with half a cup of heavy whipping cream, and then put it into that soup. That will thicken the soup up for you. Thank you for watching. Smacznego, bon appetit, and until next time. Hi again. I have decided to put a little clip together for those of you who are wondering why I have this bump on my hand. And when I move my hand, it becomes bigger or smaller, it moves around. This is a ruptured muscle, and I know it's very visible. I have it because I was in a car accident about 5.5 years ago, and I do not remember the accident. I woke up in a hospital a couple days later, and slowly things were coming together. I am very thankful I do not remember it, because I might be afraid of driving, and I feel comfortable driving a car right now. My husband and I, we were just driving on the main street, and someone was coming from a side street, not paying attention to the stop sign, driving pretty fast, straight into a car. The car was damaged, not drivable. I had broken ribs. Some of my backbones were cracked. That was the other thing, the ruptured muscle, and of course bruises. The worst thing though was I was pregnant, 5 months pregnant with my daughter, and at the time in the hospital, my husband was told by the doctors that my chances of survival are about 10%, and for my daughter, probably 0. So that was the worst thing, the stress. The rest of the pregnancy, I had to sleep on that hospital bed in my own house, not laying down, but kind of sitting, and just worried about how the baby's doing, if the baby's going to be okay or not. Even today, with all the technology, nobody can tell you 100% if you're gonna have a healthy baby after something like this or not. But she is. She is just a bunch of energy, crazy little girl. She cannot sit still. She keeps me on my toes. So again, if you wonder why I'm so skinny and I do eat everything I bake, because I run after her. I run after her morning till night. So she gives me all the exercise I need. I don't need any gym. I have gym at home. If I wanted to fix that muscle, I could. The doctor can sew the muscle together, and it will take about 6 to 8 weeks, me being in a cast. So I'll be exchanging my bump for a scar. And for me, this is not worth it. It doesn't hurt me, doesn't bother me. There are more important things in life than, little something like this. And I decided it's okay. I can live with that. But again, I know it's visible, and some of you might wonder, like, what is this? So this is the explanation. That's why I have this bump. And it's gonna stay with me until the day I die. I'm happy I'm alive right now because, like I said, 10% chances of survival, and for my baby 0. I'm thankful I'm alive. I'm pretty healthy. I love the baking, I love the cooking, and I have 2 healthy children. So there's lots to be thankful for. Just wanted to let you know why, and wish you a great day, great weekend, and happy baking. Thank you.